Well, if you think about it, who we are is really our experiences, right?
Yeah.
And we're all
For sure.
we're all selfish in one way or another. Whether we're selfish in the, and when I say that from a sense, I either care about me, myself. That's what most people think selfish means, but really that could mean I care about me and those that I care about, like in a selfish manner. So that could be me and my friends, me and my family, me and those close to me, right? I'm selfish for them because really, if you think about it from that perspective, everybody's selfish to some extent. It's just a matter of who all does that selfishness include, right? And maybe Neuralink or something like that gives us the ability to be selfish for the world, as far as selfish for all the population because of the connectivity that it would bring. But when you think about you as an identity, as far as who you think you are your memories, right? That's what you've come to believe today is just a series of events that have happened in your perspective, the ones that you can see, right? And so when you think about like downloading a package, like the Kobe package or the LeBron package or the whomever package, right? In theory, if you could access more so than the skill, if you could access the sum of their memories, right? Then in some theory, that's what makes a person, who we think we are, right? And so it's really an interesting concept to figure out, to see how fluid that will become. You know, I would assume that I wouldn't upload all of my memories, all of my being, and make it open source. But in theory, someone could, right? And then you start thinking about, is that not just a version of cloning yourself or duplicating yourself, but you could literally put yourself out in an open source format and be alive in some way, shape, form, or manner because you have that collection of all your memories, right? So I don't know. It's really interesting to think about, consciousness and how it's going to play with the science, the technology, and so I'm really interested in that part of it too.
Yeah, it seems like it'll probably reach a point where the barrier between like your identity and my identity, it gets real fuzzy. Like it's when you can start sharing feelings and ideas and experiences, suddenly we just all become one thing. Like there's no barrier. Like if there's a hungry child and you can feel what they're feeling, you see what they're seeing, you experience what they're experiencing, suddenly you're hungry. That's you. And you have to solve that problem. I think I think at first it'll probably be more of a firewall type thing where we all keep our identities, we're all protected, but we can share information, transfer information that we choose to. But I think what will eventually happen is we'll start sharing all of our information, and we'll start understanding each other better, and we'll understand that we're all the same. Like we all feel the same pain, we all feel the same happiness, we have similar experiences, we all have things we don't want to share with people, and none of it really matters. It's all arbitrary nonsense, and it's a distraction. And then once we start really opening up to each other and sharing, that's when I think some really incredible things will happen.
Could not agree more. Like, I, that's one of the things that I really enjoyed about listening to a lot of your guys' episodes is just like the way you think about life. I think is like I just agree with it. Like and what Daniel was saying earlier about the memories. Like I forget if I heard this or if it was an original thought, but I was thinking about how our lives are just the sum of our own memories and then the memories that other people have of us. And
Yeah.
so, as much as we can, it just makes sense that we would selfishly try to acquire as many memories as possible. And I think that's why we see like a constant shift towards people caring about products versus now caring more and more and more about experiences
Right.
because they're just realizing like those will stick around for as long as our memories will allow us to.
Yeah.
And then if we can share those experiences with other people, then we will also be in their memories. So that's like a double win. And the more that we can do that, I think the better that is.
Yeah.